Howdy, this is Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you for joining me for Freecell Games 523, 524 and 525. I'm going to take you through how I do Freecell Games, talk about what I see and how I solve puzzles. For instructions on how to play the game, please have a look at the description of this video. Hope you enjoy. Now, because of the start and everything, 2 aces have gone to the top, so that's nice. I now have 2 sevens that I have a choice with. I'm going to use this 7 here to go across here because I can see I can move the 4 across to here and I can get the 2 up to the top there. So we'll take this one as the option and 4 across to here. The 2 of diamonds will go up. Sorry, there's a bit of a lag on my PC at the moment. I'm not sure why. Hopefully that'll sort itself out. And we've got that there. Now I can put the 3 of diamonds up, but I'd rather put it across here for the moment so I can put the 2 of spades under here as well. Alright, so I can now bring this queen down to here. Got this 6 here. What I can do is I can put the 3 of clubs over to here. I can put this jack on this queen, 6 on the 7 and the 10 on the jack. Maybe this lag goes away soon. So that gets me there, that gets me there. So a black 9 would be handy. So if I took those 3 up, I'd get the black 9 and get that queen. So yeah, I will, because if I do that, the black 9 goes across, but that wasn't supposed to happen. But I can bring all of these down and I can get to that ace. And that's actually going to help me because I'm going to move this 2 of clubs across to here. But what is more importantly, I move this 7 across to here, the 2 of clubs across, and the 3 of diamonds up, because I know that I don't need 2 red 3s there. So that comes across to here, bring the 5 down to here, the 6 across to here, the 9 across, and I can bring this 4 of diamonds across to there. Alright, so if I bring this 5 to this 6, it won't let me, so I'm going to bring this 5 over here, and that was correct in doing it. Normally I complain that it should be able to let me, but that was the case that it was actually correct when it didn't let me to do it. Alright, so 3 of spades can go up here. Where's the other ace? So the other ace is in this column, so we might spend some time looking at this. So I can move this 8. It says I can't, but I can. So the 8 goes to there, the 6 goes to there. I can bring this queen down and bring this queen jack across. Put the 5 up there for the moment because it doesn't matter. Put that there, 6, and then I can put the 7 up. That gets me a few of those. Now I've got to focus on this 2 of hearts. So if I move this 5 across and then the 8 across, that gets me the 2 of hearts. Alright, a couple of 4s here. If I do that, yep. So I'm going to put this up, and that gets me those 4s up, and we're getting closer. It's this column here that's the problem. So I can move this 7 across to there. King across to here. Queen. I can now move this king. Queen across to here. That gets a 6 up. King up. 9 across. 9 across. And 10 across. And that is puzzle 523 done. Let's do puzzle 524. Alright, let's see what comes out. An ace at the top there, ace here, ace at the bottom, so that's good. I then have a 6 and a 10 here on an ace, but I'm going to not worry about that because I go to the 4, 3, put the 2 across to there. I'm going to put the 3 of diamonds up because I can get the 2 across to there. Do I worry about that? No, so that gets me to there. I then have, and this comes across at some point, but it's not yet. 9, 10, 4, queen is there, king is there, so 9, I can red 8, that's not going to help me. If I put that there, that there, 5, I'll get those, and I get an ace, and I think that's the way to go. So I'll get that there. I can bring this 4 down to here, and 3 down. Now the 3 could go up there, but I'm not going to do that right now. 5's there, 5's there. In fact, I am going to do it because I'm going to put this 5 across to here. It's that 5, that 6 there, put that 5's there, and then I can put the 10 across. That gets me the other ace, and then the 3's not important. I can move this 9 across to here, 6 across to here, 8 across, 3 of spades is there, 3 of spades. So where's the 2? There's a 2 here. So if I put those up, I get the 2 of spade. I'm going to put this 5 up. Oh, 5 goes across to there. That's a bonus. 2 goes to there. I'm going to put the 3 of hearts up. This 4 of spades will go up automatically. Alright, 7 goes across to there. 10, 6, 6. 9 comes across to here. Put the queen, 8. Put the black 7 there. Okay, so I've got that. 4 of clubs is a problem, but if I do that, I get the 4 of clubs up. Queen. Alright, so this 4 here needs to go up. Now it's this 5 over here. So bring this queen down. Alright, so what else have we got? I'm going to put the 6 of spades up. Let's just get it out of the way. 6 of clubs out of the way. So it's the 5s here that's a problem. So that's going to go up. That'll go up to there. Jack across, 5 across to there. This will be this 8 here that's a problem. So Jack across to there, 8 goes across. 9 comes across, Jack comes across, and that is puzzle 524 done. Alright, let's have a look at puzzle 525. Alright, so that comes across to here, that's there. Queen, Jack, 10, Jack, 9, so I do that. I'm going to put this 9 across to here. The reason for it is I can get this 8 across and get a couple of those up. This 8's there, 7 can come across to here, 6 and 5. Well, there's an 8 in this column, but it's going to be a bit of a problem, but we won't worry about that for the moment. 3 of hearts comes across to here. 2 of diamonds, 4 of clubs. Okay, so 7's there. I'm going to put this 10 up here, so that gets me that and brings the 10 back down to here. Alright, 3 of spades is going up. 3 of hearts, 4 of spades is going up, and I can bring that across to there. 6, 5. Bring the 10 down, 9 across, so I'm going to put the 3 of diamonds up. Alright, so that 8 should move. Move the jack to there. 5 of spades can go up. 7's over there, king up, 2 and jack up, and that'll get me the ace up there. So a little less worried about the black there. So this is a little bit of a problem. So we put that king up to there. That gets that put to there. King, 6. 6 comes across to here. 7 comes across to here. 8. Put the king up across there, and that gets me some of the way there. Alright. So 8, 8, 8, 9, jack. So I'm going to put this jack there, so I can move this 10, queen, and that across to there, put that up. 4 of diamonds can go up, 9 can come across, and that can get me some of the ways to the end. Alright, so I need this 5, so this can go onto there. Move this queen across, and that is puzzle 525 done. Thank you so much for your time. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, bye for now.